From a very young age, I have had a strong connection to the natural world. It was especially important as a place to escape and find peace when my home life was in tatters. I can still remember the first hike I took alone and my first overnight trip. Every moment I spend in nature helps heal past traumas and brings me closer to happiness. Despite life's difficulties, I'm able to continue to pursue my passion for environmental stewardship by drawing on my memories of true wilderness.
This is a path I know well. I know every twist, every turn, and every crack. I know where it starts and where it ends, and that is all I know. I don't know the trees I run by every day, or the birds above my head. And why should I? I was never taught the importance of an ecosystem, or why conservation matters. I don't care about deforestation, or the struggles of restoration. I don't care because I don't know these things affect me. And so I stay on my path. But sometimes, I wonder, maybe there's more than just this path. If I had been taught about all these things, maybe my path wouldn't be so narrow.
I've always wanted to be a protector of our natural resources. Unfortunately, I grew up in a family that struggled financially and struggled to make ends meet. My parents gave everything so that one day their kids wouldn't have to. Meanwhile, I developed a passion for conservation that I intend to pursue. This led to feelings like, why would you waste your college degree on helping birds and trees when you could be helping yourself, when you could be helping us? Despite this conflict, I continued on my path, not without its challenges, with family unable to support and building pressure to even pay for my education. Hours working could have been hours studying could have been hours sleeping. I believe that people like myself should have the opportunity to work hard and freely pursue their passions, without regard to their upbringing or income.
In high school, I got to work on a stream restoration project. I remember getting to the site in my tennis shoes and lucky hat, so excited to get out there, when the guy next to me handed me a notebook and told me that I could take notes so I didn't have to get dirty. I remember being really confused because I have terrible handwriting, but a few minutes later I began to understand what was beneath those words. I was different. Out of the 6 of us, I was the only one that didn't identify as male. Up until that point, I had never put myself in the out group or thought of anyone putting me in a box because of my gender. I felt embarrassed that I was different, angry that he thought I was incapable, frustrated at the system that made these attitudes the norm. I have and will face this many more times in the future, and what hurts me the most is knowing that so many others will experience this in ways that make them feel ashamed of who they are, make them feel hopeless. I have heard that a tree will only grow as tall as its roots grow wide. In order to reach the world, we have a responsibility to fundamentally foster education and conservation from all people.
In my life, I've seen pain. People cast aside because they're different. Their past is different, their gender, size, clothes, or culture, ability to see, hear, or walk. And I've witnessed the result. Identities in turmoil, confidence lost. Connection and collaboration is like a mirage. Imagined, but never truly real. But I know the truth. It's not a mirage. When I go into nature, I feel all the life around me, all the connection.
Although our paths may differ,
In the end, our goals are the same.
Like the roots of a tree.
Our journeys are tangled.
Yet our differences are what make us strong. Together, we have
integrity,
Resilience.
Curiosity.
And spirituality.
Together we are diverse.